Alright guys, this is Drew with Mmaassault, and I'm here with Tony Kelley and Tyler Wombles, and we're getting ready for Legacy Kickboxing 2 on the 29th, Friday at the Horseshoe Casino, or if you're not fortunate enough to be here in town, you can always watch it like the rest of the folks on Access TV, right guys? And Tony, we'll jump right into it, man. It's Memorial Day weekend. You've been living on the West Coast away from all this good cooking we got down here. Man, I know it's got to be hard to celebrate Memorial Day weekend and still be cutting weight, man. How are you going to do it? You just going to postpone it till after the fights and celebrate after, or what, man?
Yeah, I've worked too hard, man. So it's not that hard, really. I know what I've done up until this point, so it's just kind of carrying it on through right now. And after the victory, I'll be able to treat myself and celebrate the way I want to. So it's not done yet.
Okay.
I got plenty of celebrating to do in the future, but right now my mind's on my business.
All right, and you and Tyler, man, you guys have been training really hard for this fight. And who are you fighting, and what do you know about him?
I mean, I don't know too much about the guy. I understand he's undefeated as an amateur. He's undefeated as a professional. He's a decorated BJJ brown or black belt. I don't even know really, but Levi Moles, yeah, that's his name. I just know what I've done, and I know how I've prepared for this. So I'm prepared for anybody at this point. I'm ready for the top level guys, and I'm going to demonstrate that next Friday.
Well, now I know last year when Legacy came to town, you came to town to see us, and that was not the Tony Kelley that we all knew when he was still living here.
It's not going to be the same one you see Friday night either.
I know you've picked up a lot of new tricks over there on the West Coast from guys like Tyler here. I mean, Tyler's a world class coach. I mean, you train with a lot of top-notch guys, man. Give them a little bit of people on the resume that you trained with, for those who don't know.
Most important, we're this guy, primetime Tony Kelley. They're gonna watch him on Friday. I'm a striking coach for Tony Ferguson, LK2, 155er in UFC. Ken Carrizosa is a 155er in UFC. Diego Rivas, a 45er in UFC. Raymond Daniels and Andre Walker, both Glory kickboxers, and then a bunch of other Bellator guys.
Okay, well, man, I know I know you had a lot to do with the way Tony looked last year at Legacy, and man, if that's any indication of
he's going to be a totally different guy than that.
Yeah, exactly. I can
he's
imagine.
Come full circle since then. So
and we got a couple other people to thank too.
Yeah.
There's people behind the scenes. Henry Cejudo, Roland over there, Coach Roland over at Fight Ready, Tom Ortiz, all those guys. Thank you for everything. This has been a great training camp. Thank you guys, man. I'm ready to bring home a win to Fight Ready.
Been doing a little bit of sparring with guys like Anthony Burchek as well, right?
Yeah, we get it in with him every now and then. He's out in Tucson. We're not in Scottsdale, Arizona, so he comes down every now and then. It's always good to get in there with him too. So.
Yeah, man, he's been a friend of Mmaassault since you brought him down last year, man. Good dude.
He's fighting in New Orleans on the UFC card coming up so June 6th.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Anthony Burchek, man. We're looking forward to that one. And so now, you utilize a very special tool in training. If you can't see that, you can read it on the shorts. Elliott Fight Dynamics. Got the strike technology. Now, what exactly has that brought to your striking game? How has that improved your striking game?
It's like a coach that's with me all of the time, telling me exactly what to do to hit harder and hit faster. I mean, it's a little computer chip that I put. I say computer chip. It's inside of a sensor. It's a well-protected sensor. Put a little sensor in your hand wraps. You go to town if you're sparring, if you're whatever you're drilling, you're hitting the bag, cracking pads, whatever the case is. It tells you the pounds of force. It tells you the speed in miles per hour per punch, and it also collectively tells the average of that per session. So I'm hitting for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it tells me the average of that. So it's a great tool to have. It really is.
Okay. All right. Tyler, have you had a chance to use it at all? Or?
I haven't, but I can tell you this much. He's a lot faster and hits a lot harder than the last time I worked with him, so it's obviously doing the trick.
Thank you, Wes, over at EFD, man. Thank you, guys.
Exactly. Always shout out to Wes, man. The proof is in the punches.
That's right.
Now, man, how are you looking, how much are you looking forward to putting on another clinic here in Shreveport, man, in your hometown, on all your friends, your family? You know, what does that mean to you?
Oh, man, it's always great to come back here. Obviously, you know, it's where I grew up. So it's cool to come back and show, you know, everyone why I left, you know. I would love to have stayed here and to have been that Shreveport guy, man, but there's so much more to see out there, man, and I'm glad that I've done that, because I think a lot of people are going to see, you know, what I've been doing Friday night.
Good deal, man. But yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it, that's for sure. That's right. And how do you see this fight going, man? How do you see this thing ending?
Round 1 and 2.
Okay, okay. And you have any sponsors, any special people, family, friends you want to thank before we close out?
Man, everybody out there in Scottsdale and Chandler, Arizona, man, thank you guys so much. August Schmidt, Marie Finnemore, Dr. Colby, thank you guys out there. East Valley CrossFit, Iron Athlete, Garden of Life, thank you guys. Virus, always putting clothes on me, the freshest. Go to virusintl.com. Use code PRIMETIME, get 20% off. Go check them out. EFD Strike Tech, obviously. Anyone else I'm forgetting, please forgive me. I get punched in the ring for a living, so it's a hard knock life for us.
All right, man. Tyler,
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Pleasure to sit down and talk with
Andrew,
you,
thank
man.
you, sir.
Tony, pleasure as
See you guys.
always,
Thank you.
man. We, you know, we don't get to do it a whole lot anymore. It used to be every other month before the shows, but this, man, we always love to have you back. So
It's good to be back, man. Thank you, guys. I hope everybody enjoys the fights. It's going to be pretty exciting.
And that's Friday night, Horseshoe Casino, 29th, or on Access TV. Don't miss it.
Wow.
MMA Assault, so in your face, it should be illegal.